Okay, so the focus on Greenland right now is all going up to President Trump, but really there's a bunch of things that are happening in Congress that merit our attention. Not only because all of these members are up for re-election in the House in this year, but because if we really want to hold people accountable, the midterms is the next election that we have. President Trump's going to be the president for a while. One of the first pieces of legislation that entered into this Congress about Greenland was H.R. 361, the Make Greenland Great Again Act. This was from Andy Ogles. He got 16 co-sponsors. It's sitting in committee right now, but what it does is it authorizes the president to talk to the Kingdom of Denmark about acquiring Greenland for their purposes. Another piece of legislation that was entered about a year ago was H.R. 7012, which authorized the annexation and subsequent admission to statehood of Greenland and for other purposes by Representative Randy Fine. This only has one co-sponsor. It's also sitting in the Foreign Affairs Committee right now. It hasn't seen any movement, but it could because we're still in the 119th Congress. And then the last, and maybe my most favorite because it's kind of humorous, is this bill that is H.R. 1161, Red, White, and Blue Land Act of 2025. Now, this is a piece of legislation that was introduced by Earl, who's better known as Buddy Carter. And what it says is that we're not only going to enter into negotiations to acquire Greenland, but once we do so, Greenland shall be known as Red, White, and Blue Land, and any references on our laws, our maps, or regulations in the United States about Greenland will designate it as Red, White, and Blue Land. Now, I don't think this one's probably going to get passed, but the reason that I like to focus on Congress is because we have more opportunities to hold them accountable, and they oftentimes can go under the radar for media attention because there's many of them and just one of the president. And if you're thinking we left out the Senate, Senator Tom Cotton wrote an op-ed in 2019 that the New York Times ran that said, like, hey, we should buy Greenland. So there's a lot of people who are in Congress thinking about these things. It's not just the president. If you want to have a voice in this, if you want to hold people accountable, get into your midterm elections, and you can go see who these co-sponsors are on congress.gov.